iMore.com. We were at CES 2012, and I'm talking to Ross from mophie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. First, you guys are a lifesaver. I am going through this conference with a plus in one pocket. I have the new Air in the other pocket. The minute I land on AT&T, my battery just starts to drain. So you guys are absolute lifesavers.
It's what we're known for. It's our history. We're the creators of the original juicepak for the original iPhone. We're actually on our 9th generation of juicepak. We've been in the business a long time, and I think we've pretty much perfected it.
So that's what I was going to ask you. I'm going to try and struggle to get this out, but I just picked up a new one, in fact, and it is slightly different than the Air I had just a few months ago or a year ago. What do you continue to do when you develop these products? What are you addressing?
So there's different things. Some people have really big headphone ports or want to be able to take this in their car and dock it to use their GPS. So we actually decided to create this one, which is a snap-on version. So rather than sliding in and out, this one snaps on. You snap it in, and then you have the bottom open. You can dock it, or you can use the juicepak itself. And the top is completely open, so it's open for any type of headphone.
I spoke to you last year, and actually spoke to one of your engineers, and you were talking about how careful you are with the materials that you use. And it always amazes me how they're solid but flexible, and they're hard but they're not brittle.
Yeah, this one was actually a real challenge. We wanted to do a snap-on design. So actually what we did, instead of the design it is now, with the slider, this is actually a hole shape like a boat. So this remains flexible, but then we drop the deck of the boat into it. So this is completely flexible without bending the actual batteries and electronics inside. So it was a design challenge, and this is a beautiful product.
Absolutely. So what do you do with the batteries themselves now? I mean, are batteries still a constant for you, or do you think that batteries are something that we're going to see improving?
I hope they improve. Right? We all know that the processors are going to eat up whatever the battery provides, right? So I'm not really paranoid about batteries becoming so good that we don't need external. But we stay on top of it. I mean, there's a lot of interesting things. Apple just applied for a patent using fuel cell technology. We stay on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, like quad-core processor in this phone, right? And battery life has been an issue for the iPhone 4S.
The processors right now, they have to contend with power. So they have to be very sensitive to how much power they're drawing. I think when we see the battery technology improve, we're going to be like, okay, we don't have to worry about power anymore. Let's make it as powerful as possible.
But it seems like they make the battery better, they add more features that we want to use more and therefore consume more power. It's never a gain.
Absolutely. I mean, just look at the evolution of the iPhone. They added GPS, they added 3G. They're obviously going to get higher resolution.
iCloud is serious.
We're totally dependent on networking, so I don't see battery drain not being a big issue.
So what are the products that you're showing off at CES and that we're going into 2012 with?
So right now we're back to basics. So over the years we've seen us gone into credit card processing. We partnered with Intuit on that. We partnered with
mobile television
with Qualcomm. We had a haptic game for the iPod. That was actually a company that was owned by Material Science. We work with a lot of really big companies. Right now we're just talking about power. This is our latest device. It's a 6,000 milliamp battery. IP65 rated, so you actually get this wet, you can get it dirty, take it camping, take it hiking, and this will power anything. Plug it at 2.1 amps. So get the whole family out, you don't have to worry about power while you're out.
So that's becoming an increased concern because maybe you have one, your spouse has one, your kids have your kids, and if there's only one charger, you're going to have a fight.
Absolutely. So this one does 500 milliamp charging all the way up to 2.1. So the kid can have an iPod, mom can have an iPhone, dad can have an Android. Everybody's happy. They can all use one battery charger.
Fantastic. And you're still doing the core stuff, the cases, the external batteries?
Still doing the cases, external batteries. We're going to have some flagship products for sure come out in 2012. It's kind of a little more disruptive than what we're talking about at the CES.
Well, you explained some of the products in the past, and nothing surprises me. Where you guys are bold, you're not afraid to take risks.
No, I mean, we're two doors down from Garmin, and right behind me we've got the mophie Outdoor Edition. Where you buy this case, it comes with 5 million square miles of high-definition maps. So you can basically take this with you, download the maps before you go out there, turn off 3G, turn off Siri, turn off everything you don't need, and track everything you're doing. And then share it when you get home. Upload it to Facebook or whatever. Everybody can see where you went, pictures you took, and you don't need to go spend...
Survivalist best friend.
Yeah, you don't need to go spend $700 or $800 on a GPS and then another $100 on that. So we always try and see what can the iPhone do. I mean, there's all of these, almost every booth here that's not an accessory is a dedicated device. So you've got a wearable sports camera. Well,
It's a mobile lifestyle.
Yeah,
not a device.
but can the iPhone do that with a little bit of hardware from mophie, or you've got dedicated GPS here? I think we could probably be disruptive there. So these are all opportunities where mophie is planning on swooping in and really turning everything on its head.
Fantastic. We can't
using
wait
the
to see
iPhone.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.
Renee from iMore, CES 2012.